Hello, good morning, and welcome to Mufc Realist TV, your daily non-stop shop news, everything about Manchester United off the pitch and on the pitch. I'm Mick Ruby on this day of recording, the 2nd of October, and it's getting a little bit nippy and cold where I am. Anyway, we have some bad news coming out in the ether. There was breaking news yesterday, and Manchester United, we haven't had such a poor start of season since 1989, to be honest. And the injury crisis are escalating. Is like the escalator's escalator, and most of them is muscle injuries. But we knew that. Lisandro Martinez hasn't been himself lately, and he hasn't really been up to the standards. And it turns out that he still has been feeling his metatarsus as he's broke his bone. So anyone that knows what the metatarsus is the plate within your leg that always moves, like within your foot. So if you're not flexible enough, it's not moving enough, you're gonna feel the phantom pain. So anyway, breaking news came out from Fabrizio Romano yesterday in a tweet to say that Lisandro Martinez will undergo surgery again for the second operation since he broke his metatarsus. It will actually take place next week, as called out by Chris Wheeler as well in a DM. Completed in the next 40 hours to stop the two. Well, he will be out for 2 to 3 months. But anyway, even if you're going to be out for 3 months, we're not going to rush him back, because the mistake was to rush him back too early, too soon, instead of letting him heal. He went to play, for Argentina. He should never have done that. We can understand that the players like to back himself, but you also have to look at, the medical staff as well, who actually approved him to come back early, to play on painkillers. And that's the big question. I mean, luckily enough, we understand that, Kobe Mainoo is coming back from injuries as well. We have Tyrell Malacia. Looks like he's going to be back with another 3 weeks. We have players coming back after the international break. But in terms of the centre back situation, I guess Lindelof could play. I guess we have Johnny Evans. We have Varane. It's looking a little bit thin at the defense at the moment. But I just also want to go further dive into my colleague Alice Talks Football again, because she did break it down really, really nicely on her Twitter page as well. So Alice is saying here that the injury crisis at Manchester United is escalating. And the most concerning aspect is that many of these injuries are muscle injuries. She continues to say that it's been caused by worsened by the mismanagement and neglect of the department from the ownership. Well, let's break it down. To be honest, you're absolutely spot on there, Alice, because we haven't had a head doctor there in place since February. We haven't had proper facilities. We haven't had proper masseuses. We haven't had proper training facilities. Carrington has been rotting since 20 years backwards. And even Cristiano Ronaldo, when he came back from Real Madrid or Juventus to play for United, he was shocked to see that nothing has changed. Same pools, same gym facilities, same training gear, same pretty much everything. So Lisandro Martinez has been playing with his broken foot, which never properly healed, relying on painkillers. Surprisingly, this issue was either cleared or not picked up by the medical staff. That has made his injury much, much worse. Well, 100%. If you're coming back from injuries half healed and start playing games on painkillers, that's just paper of the crack. And whoever authorized this, now we even have a worse situation, people. Now Martinez will be out for the 3 months. A situation could have easily been prevented. It could be prevented. But who is to blame? Is the negligence, people? You let me know in the comments section below. But however, she goes on to say, in 18 years of the Glazers' ownership, there have been no significant improvement on infrastructure, facilities, or staff. Ronaldo even exposed this. Nothing has still changed since he came back. That's what I said earlier before. When he came back when he left 2003, everything's been same. The owners, actually, the Glazers, had totally neglected to invest in the sports science department or upgrade medical facilities. Just like Old Trafford, which is deteriorating. You know, people that went through the game the other day was sitting there wet. There was dripping water down, even if the roof is leaking. Toilets are stinking. Nothing is taken care of. Old Trafford has been left down to rot. I'm sorry to say, when the Glazers took over the club, when they purchased Old Trafford was a state of the art facility, but they haven't done nothing since then. Nothing. It's been 18 years. Just imagine you bought a car 18 years ago that was a brand new Ferrari and you didn't even service it. Of course, it's going to break down. You know, Ten Hag reportedly wanted to bring Ajax head of performance and physio conditioner Alessandro Schumacher, right, to Manchester United. But the Glazers retained the original fitness staff instead. Instead. No, 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 no. Ten Hag, like, you want the top physio? No, no, we can give you somebody that is kind of interim or something, just graduated. That's how it feels. Ten Hag aimed for more intense style of football, and that's what the players experience under him currently. They've never felt that under Ole or Jose. There was kind of getting a little bit this slack off, like, all right, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, we understood there was a little bit freestyle, just go out and express yourself. Jose was sort of like a little bit defensive minded, park the bus and hit us on the counterattack. There was never this, possession based football that you need to press up front, you need to attack as a team, press as a team, press in the midfield, press in the back. But that's kind of a little bit of high intensity training, which some of these players are not used to. Plus, adding on that we played Europa League Thursday, then we play league game on Sunday. No rest in between. And the World Cup in between, in the middle of December. So basically, literally, we came back from that World Cup and we played 3 games a week. 3 games a week. We played Thursday, Sunday, midweek, Thursday, Sunday, midweek, until the Premier League finished. Everyone that lifts heavy, that goes to the gym, knows this. You should never overtrain. If you lift heavy one day, you take a rest day. The next day, you lift a little bit lighter. But if you go high intensity all the time, of course, you're going to experience muscle injuries. But with that, you have to have also professional medical physios that can take care of you. And that's what we're seeing players dropping like flies at the moment. A majority of that is muscle injuries. It saddens me to see that we have played 7 games and lost 4, and we have half of squad injured, and people are calling for Ten Hag's head. Well, hang on a second. Who is to blame? What is the manager supposed to do when the medical staff is not supporting him, when the Glazers are not supporting him? He's not getting backing. Right? So most of the injuries appears to be muscular rather than from contact injuries. While injuries are inevitable in sports, many seem to result from the mismanagement of the player's injury, inadequate training regimes, and outdated staff and facilities, ill-equipped for the demands of modern football. While many of those injuries would happen, regardless, the Martinez injury is something that we, could have been avoided as a top club. Ladies and gentlemen, we are not a top club. The top club was ages ago when Sir Alex Ferguson left. Football has changed. There's more high intensity, there's pressing. And with that, you don't have the sports science department. Let that sink in. I really feel sorry for Lisandro Martinez. It's never easy to get injured and come back and, be injured and have the same surgery for the same foot, But there's a light at the end of the tunnel, as I said. The light at the end of the tunnel is that we do have players coming back. We do have players coming back in Kobe Maino. Tyrell Malacia will go back in the left. Also, Luke Shaw will come back as well, sooner than later. It's what the reports are saying. And currently we are a little bit unbalanced as a team, and that is a worry sign. But soon as those players come back, we will be balanced, and Sofian Amrabat can go back into the midfield. Anthony Dos Santos has been spotted training, so looks like he's going to be clear of all the allegations and will be available to play for the team. I know what you're thinking. Anthony, favorite boy for Eric Ten Hag. Maybe so, but we clearly missed him as well. On the right wing, what Anthony Dos Santos offers is 100% tracking back as well as going forward. Anyway, just a snappy update. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Is that mismanagement, what Alice is saying? Is it just shambolical for the club? We are run like a business, not a club. Any elite club out there has top of the art medical facilities. We have nothing. Even Cristiano Ronaldo said it. Nothing has changed since 2003. Guys, this has been Mick Ruby from Mufc Realist TV. Don't forget to hit us with the cheeky like and subscribe. You know you have all the buttons below. And until then, I wish you a good morning and wish you see you to the next video tonight when we are going to cover the Champions League. Yes, we are playing Galatasaray. Have a good day, and we should talk to you later. Bye for now.